When the Wilsons hired Margot, they thought they'd found an angel. She came with glowing references, a warm smile, and a voice that could soothe any tantrum. Ellie, their 5-year-old daughter, clung to her on the first day. Mrs. Wilson cried tears of relief. Finally, someone they could trust. But almost immediately, little things felt off. Ellie's drawings turned dark, stick figures with red mouths, faces with skin peeling away. When her parents asked, she whispered, "That's Margot's other face." They laughed it off. Kids and their imaginations, right? But then came the stew. It was rich, savory, the kind of meal that made you feel warm and safe. Mr. Wilson licked the spoon, smiled, and said, "This might be the best thing I've ever tasted." Margot just grinned and replied, "He was a bit tough, but you like the flavor." They thought she was joking, until the night they broke into her locked basement cupboard. Inside, folded children's clothes, stained dark, a plastic-wrapped bundle. They opened it. A small human finger rolled out. Mrs. Wilson screamed. Then, behind them, Margot's voice. "It's not polite to snoop." They turned, but it wasn't her. It was their neighbor, Mrs. Langston, until her face began to slip, peeling back like wax. Underneath, Margot, grinning, raw and radiant. They ran, called the police. But when they returned, Margot was gone. So were her records. Every photo now showed a different nanny, every trace of her erased. The officers didn't believe them. They said, there was no Margot. But Ellie knew. That night, she whispered to her dolls. She said, "I can learn too. All I need is a new face." Then came the final horror. Mrs. Wilson woke to silence. Her husband sat beside her, too still, his smile too wide, and his eyes green. Margot's eyes. She backed away, trembling. He leaned in. "Told you you'd get used to me." Days later, the house stood empty. Police found only a locked cupboard. Inside, a blood-stained book titled The Art of Tender Meat, covered in small, child-sized handprints. And a note. "You were always part of the recipe."